All right, welcome back to another edition of Shondo on the Go, and I am joined by my good friend, David Cottingham. David, welcome.
Thank you. Greetings from the sunny UK.
Beautiful UK, our Cambridge office. Now, David, in case people aren't familiar with you, tell us about your role at Citrix.
That's a good question. I've been here way too long now.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't wax poetically and give me the, I was born in the outer shires of England.
Wow. Then I joined Citrix and no. So these days I have what's called Workspace Ecosystem, and it's all about working out how we can get people to plug in and build integrations on our Workspace platform.
I'm so excited you said that, because that gives me an opportunity to tell you why I'm wearing this t-shirt. You really can't see it here, but on the side, it says the best way to predict the future is to create IT. And this is kind of what we're talking about with this event coming up in October. What's the event?
We are. So Citrix Converge is our very first developer conference. And, we haven't done one of these before, right? So
Yep.
it's all new. And what we are doing is this time around, it's a low-code conference. So our Workspace platform, the first integrations will be using our low-code builder.
Okay.
And you'll be able to build an integration with whatever kind of web services system you're interested in.
Okay. So when you say low code now, way back when in the netware days, I wrote batch files for logon scripts, but low code is different than that, right? I hope.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, things have moved on, right? Low
Not
code.
Not me.
So low code, certainly in our scenario, is really about saying, we've got a builder. You can configure that builder to go and talk to a web service. It speaks JSON, and provided the thing you're talking to speaks JSON and REST, life will be good.
Okay.
It's not about getting your C# editor out. Not
Okay. And we call this thing, I thought it was C hashtag, but anyways, we call this thing invite only. But what does it take to qualify for an invite, David?
It's really simple. Come along to the sign-up form. We'll give you a link to that. And just tell us who you are and tell us whether you know what REST and JSON are. If you know what JSON is, you're pretty much qualified.
Okay.
Come along. Obviously, the other thing is you have an interest in making 1 billion people's lives better by making them more productive and able to find things easier. It's that simple.
All right. Well, if I could make my wife's life better, I would hit my mark. But 1 billion sounds good too.
1 billion is good.
Let me ask you this. It's all about the micro app these days. This conference is going to touch on and talk about micro apps as well. What the heck's a micro app, David?
Yeah, it's a funny one. It's quite simple, really. If you think about any big application you use, you probably only use something like 20 functions out of the 1,000 that it gives you. And you know what? It probably takes you 5 minutes to actually find the piece of functionality that you normally use.
Right.
Multiple times a week. That's crazy, right? What should take you 30 seconds takes you 5 minutes. We're on a mission to take those small pieces of functionality from that big app to what we call a micro app, and that should take you 30 seconds directly from the workspace.
Okay, and build them right into the Citrix Workspace. And
absolutely,
as they say in London, bada bing, bada boom, you're up and running. No, they don't say that in London.
I don't know. I don't live in London, so I'm not going to comment on that one. I'm sure any listeners in London will be able to refute this on Twitter.
Right. All right. So real quick, David, sum it up for us. The event is what?
So come along to Citrix Converge. As I said, it's the very first developer conference. It's the beginning of October in sunny California, so even sunnier than here. And it's our first conference, low code. Come along if you know about JSON and REST.
All right. And the link to register and express your interest is on the screen now. So if you're tuned in, you can get it from there. And otherwise, David, I'm pretty excited. We'll get to see you there at Converge. A lot of other guest speakers going on, a hackathon type team event going on, pizza, beer, coffee. Get yourself there and we'll take care of the rest.
Absolutely. Come and get your hands dirty writing code.
All right. That sounds great. All right, David, thank you so much for joining us here today. We'll see you October 2nd in Santa Clara. Bye,
Absolutely.
everybody.
Thank you very much, Sean. Cheers.
Bye, David.